Howdy. How is everyone?
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Hello.
So we're back with some more Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, episode 27. Is it, Corgi?
It is
It is.
27.
There you go.
Man,
Sounds right.
yeah, sounds right.
Well, last time we realized it was half a year. We've been here for 6 months playing games.
That's right. Yeah, 6 months in, and we've gotten nowhere yet. No, we have gotten somewhere.
Got nowhere.
You guys are level 4 and everything.
Yeah, level 4. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so we have some links, Ed.
Yep. So there you go, guys. There are the links. That's the link tree. It has, if we have a link, it's in there. Discord, Imgur, where we post some maps that you can use in your own stuff. Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, like I said, if we have a link, it's in there. And then, of course, channel points down at the bottom. You can use them to help or hinder the party. You can buy magic items, healing, advantage, disadvantage, treasure, all kinds of stuff. Just go through and see what's down there. And the more you watch, the more you get. That's it. That's what I got.
Cool. And Corgi, what did we do last time?
All right. Unlike my campaign, I am more prepared for this one. When we last joined our adventurers, they were deciding what they were going to do after their adventures at the cairn. They decide to cut across country towards Tourmaline, stopping at the Dwarven Valley. Alexica sends a notice to Cathroth of the Black Swords in Caerdinival that they did find a Durgar hideout on the north side of Kelvin's cairn. When walking to Tourmaline, they are greeted by a great... Wait, what? By a grate full of whimsical... Or a gate full of whimsical carvings. Wow. That's what it says. Don't tell me what I read. And an icy cold wind. Walking into the east side inn, they rent a room, and they must get through to their rooms through underground tunnels. When they make their way to the Blue Clam Tavern for some dinner, they meet some fishermen and the town speaker, Oarus Matthew. They learn that a comet landed outside of town a few weeks ago after it fell. A local author named Casca Lang has been having some odd dreams. They hear that the mines have been taken over by kobolds, and the militia refuses to clear it out. He feels perhaps there is an outside force influencing them. They decide to speak to Oarus in the morning about things further and head back to the inn to sleep.
That's about it. And the inn, right? You said that you had to walk underground, and that is exactly what you have to do as soon as I find the map.
Oh, yes. I remember the
There
inn.
we go. There we go. So you're actually in your little room there. And we have dynamic lighting back as well. So that's good.
It's good.
Very dynamic.
Yeah. Very lightingy. I think there are doors here. There are no doors here. So if you want to go into the corridors, I have to actually drag you over here. But never mind.
You have to teleport out of the room.
Yeah.
Mrs. Shep.
So anyway, I was gonna say I don't think there was a gate as such, but what you notice is that all the wooden details of the houses, they have these intricate carvings of walruses and sea monsters and seagulls and whatnot, what have you. And you were talking also last time to somebody about a poem that you heard, right?
Oh, yes. The song.
Yes. And you got a tip about a author author of the Raven, whatchamacallit, that you're currently sat in bed here, Corgi, reading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we called it the Raven trilogy.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yep, Raven trilogy.
All right, cool. So, any activities before you turn in?
I try to draw some of the intricate art that I saw
Cool.
and add it to my notebook, including the story about the song about the lady.
Yep. Did you get? Did you jot that
I
song
mean,
down?
it looks fine.
I think the day has been a hard one. Today you've had encounters with owl bears, furriers, and loggers, and fishermen, and the town speaker. So you're quite knackered, basically. So I think you fall asleep halfway through this thing. And am I right in understanding that you all three sleep in the bed here, or does somebody use a bedroll or something?
I think what we said last time is that Gareth was in the bed, Alexica was in the bed, and Zamor was on the floor.
Right.
I think that's what Zamor said. I remember Corgi saying something about a pillow wall or something between her and Gareth.
Because
That's it.
Yeah, he scantily clad, and I'm.
That's it. He's not
Clad
exactly
scantily.
dressed. Did you get that message, Alexica?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. All right. So, as you sit there pondering this in your head, S'more suddenly sits up and points in a direction and mumbles the same thing he usually mumbles. And then, really without waking up again, he just sort of lays down again. But you're quick to bring out your notebook and try to sort of get the direction to triangulate. And and what you see is, or what you figure out anyway, is a line like this one that I'm about to show you. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so basically it's where we met the
Yeah, I was gonna say somewhere down here ish.
Vermeer. What were they called?
The Verbeeg were here in Goodbeeg.
Verbeeg.
Mhm.
Okay.
But if you triangulate this, it's somewhere down here below Dugan's Hole.
Okay.
Yep. That's right. So that's what happened to you in the evening. And, well, you guys wake up. You feel tired some more. The floor was quite hard. And it feels kind of weird to you to sleep underground for some reason.
On the ground?
You guys all... Yeah, because, well, it feels like underground because there's no windows.
Okay.
It smells like dirt.
Especially when you go down the hatch and into the corridor here. Which, to be honest, looks pretty cool, though, in the dynamic lighting.
It's like living in a tomb.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And it takes a little while before you remember that the exit is sort of this way. So you go back up here. Oh, you're in the middle of somebody. You're still in the middle of somebody. Damn, roll 20. There we go. And if you recall, you were talking to Martha. She's still here, or she's just gotten up. She's serving porridge to everybody who's here. There's a couple of merchants and a rowdy-looking feller. And good morning, she says. Well, try and find a seat somewhere, and we can give you some porridge. It's included, you know.
Continental breakfast.
Continental porridge. Yes.
Is
So-
it extra runny or is it like super like thick, like it's been sitting for a while?
No,
You turn
it's
it upside down,
it's-
it holds the spoon.
it's very warm and fresh. Yes. I don't know if it's runny. It's not like it's not. It is porridge. It's not like it's not yogurt.
Yeah, but you know, like you put milk in it, it makes it runny.
All right. So if you do put milk in it, it's runny.
Okay.
A bit depending on how much milk you put in it. Yeah. But it's good.
I'm sitting over there and I'm going.
Exactly. Yeah. So says Martha, what's your plans for the day? Did you read any more in the Raven trilogy? Isn't it grand? Just grand. Says.
I did make it through a little bit more of it before I went to bed last night.
Oh, brilliant.
Although I do need a restroom. Do you have one of those nearby?
She sort of waves to the outside.
Anywhere specific outside or just anywhere?
Anywhere is fine.
Just not in front
I
of
mean-
the door.
Not in front of the door, exactly.
I finish up my bowl and I go out, excuse myself after eating half of a pig last night.
All right. Well, what you find is that this seems like a good spot. It's nice and secluded. behind the house there. So, is there any? Are you just doing your business there, Alexica, or?
Just how you get a little bored and you look around, pick up stuff to read.
It's fairly cold and a bit windy and a little bit
It's okay.
snowy.
My butt's covered in fur. It's fine.
Yeah.
Your teeth start to shatter. So you hum a tune through your vibrating jaw. Because that's what everybody does when their teeth start to chatter.
So what's your plans for the day?
I don't know. Did we decide we were gonna go talk to what's his face over at the town hall, right?
Yes.
We're gonna go over and continue our conversation.
Oarus. I don't. It's such a bad name, man. Anyway.
Yeah, Oaris, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But I did want to ask Marta
Yeah.
about the little ditty they were singing in the bar last night. Was
All right.
they said that she would have some information.
They did, yes. So, yeah, I know that song. It's my grandparents wrote it. Yeah. They were, you know what? They were adventurers, my grandparents. And then they retired, and they got my dad, and then he got married, and he got me. That's how it goes, Anyway, about 50 years ago, as I understand it, a mysterious woman in a fur-lined red cloak stopped at the inn here. She was on her way to Lonelywood. That's the red cloak is interesting because it's mentioned, I think, in the song. Yeah.
Yep.
And because the woman was alone and frightened, my grandparents tried to console her, and as thanks, she gave them a ring as payment for their hospitality. Not long afterwards, though, a howling wind burst into the inn and tossed the woman about like a rag doll. But my grandparents intervened and gave the woman time to escape. The evil wind battered my grandparents unconscious before resuming its hunt. And that was the last they ever saw, or anyone actually ever saw, of the woman. And this is the ring, she says. She has it in her neck around her chain. And here, if we have a little handout. I hate this game sometimes. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to create a handout.
That's fine.
Just a second.
So
Because
she wears it around her neck on a chain.
yeah. It's a brown sort of copper ring with white bone. What's the top of the ring called? Where the jewels and that's it?
The setting.
Yeah. So with the bone setting, nicely engraved, looking like two mice that are sort of cuddled together. And the interesting, cool thing about the ring is that it's got a fur lining on the inside. Pretty interesting. Anyway, let's see here. Martha's ring, right?
It's like a ring of warming. A ring of cuddle.
Ring of cuddles.
A ring of summoning mice.
I like that idea.
There we go. That's how it looks.
You throw it on the ground, and it turns into a hamster wheel with 2 white mice running around it.
I love it.
There we go. That's the ring.
Oh, they're very cute.
It is very cute.
They're almost like ermine.
Yeah, I was thinking like a mink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. I could be mistaken.
Their tails are a little thick to be a mouse.
They are, yeah. Maybe they're frost mice or Arctic mice. Who knows?
They could be Arctic mice.
Maybe it's D&D and use your imagination.
Yeah, use your imagine hole, man.
Your imagine hole. What the frick?
It's been a while since we've had that one.
Stick that in your imagine hole.
Bully said it one night. Something about use your imagine hole. Just use your imagine hole.
That's funny. Yeah, anyway, so that's the story about the ring, she says. And, she turns a bit serious. My dad is not well, right? And so this has become more and more important to me, this ring. It's like a memento. I'm going to be most likely left alone here with this inn fairly soon. You got to...
There isn't a green dragonborn with us.
Yeah.
You got to sort of try and, keep things around to remember people by. Yeah. Anyway, nice of you to ask. So, more porridge?
Oh, no more for me, thank you.
If she's offering, I hold out my bowl. Just so you know, corgis do have a very big problem with overeating.
Okay.
If offered food, they will just eat it.
There we go. You're offered more, and you get more, and you eat.
How does something so small continue to stuff itself so much?
I suspect she has a bag of holding that she swallowed one time.
The D&D equivalent of the tapeworm.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So
she had an artificer imbue her stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now her stomach is 64 cubic feet.
So, do you head to the town hall to meet up with Oerus?
As soon as Alexica's done eating.
Yes. I mean, it takes a while, but eventually she gets there. And yeah, you head out. It's the light sort of can be seen to the south a little bit. It's windy and a little bit snowy, like it drizzles, but nothing major in the way of precipitation. So it's busy. The streets are busy. There's all sorts of goings on going on. You hear, as you come down towards the town hall, you hear noise from the harbor where boats are heading out. Most of them have already headed out, but some of them are sort of late and shouting. And there's a few merchant vessels as well here in the harbor. So there's even a market stand around here. And you sort of see that as you turn around here, you sort of see down to the market there. And that seems to be busy as well with foodstuffs, firewood, things like that, whale fat. All in all, this is probably the most bustling town you've seen in Icewind Dale so far. Probably East Haven was also pretty busy, but not. This seems more positive. You know what I mean? They have water, like non-frozen water, that they can fish in, and all sorts of things like that. So, yeah, you get to the town hall and you get let in. Let's find my way here. And after a while, you're showed into an office where Oerus Masthew is sitting. If you recall, he is a fairly young half-orc.
Yeah, his mother was the previous town speaker, and he was elected, and everybody was cool with him except for
the rich militia.
Yeah, the rich
The
militia.
rich
I hate you.
Welcome. Sit down, he says. I hope you had a good night's sleep and a mighty fine breakfast. Can I get you anything?
Some tea, if you have any.
For sure. Yeah, he sorts you out with some tea, and then you guys sit down again, or he sits down again, rather.
I serve myself up some tea, and then I serve some up for each of the two guys, and I just open hand grab like a palm of sugar cubes and put it in each of their teas.
Handful of sugar cubes?
Yep. Apparently you're having sugar with some tea in it.
Okay.
So he says, yeah, help yourselves. I am so sorry. I have no clue what I told you last night. So you're going to have to fill me in. There was a thing about kobolds.
You told us about the mines were closed down right now because one miner went missing, and now there's kobolds in there, and the militia will not help you.
Right, I told you pretty much the whole deal. So that's all true. A few days ago, kobolds crept in apparently, and we were forced to close down the mine. Nobody was killed, but the miners can't deal with the kobolds, and I'm sorry to say that the militia could deal with them, but they won't. And also, as a side note, a miner went missing a few days before the day the kobolds showed up. And so many of the miners seem to think that there's some sort of creature that's
I
crept up.
Since he
From the
yawns, I serve him up some
Underdark.
tea too.
Sorry, what?
Since he yawned, I served him up some tea as well.
Ha. He didn't yawn. That was me. But thank you.
A creature, you say?
Right, but it seems far more likely to me, at least. I mean, I'm not going to rule anything out, of course. You know, I haven't been in there myself, but it seems far more likely to me that the miner in question just fell down the central shaft, which is deep enough so that his body would never really be found. And so, yeah, you might ask then, why does the militia not want to help me out? Well, it seems like there is some political tension in the village town thing.
Oh yes, this was what I kind of look around the room and I go, yes, as I mentioned last night, I believe the Zents are trying to infiltrate your town.
I mean, that's what I think too. To be honest, you're blunt, but that's good. I like it when it's blunt. I don't like all this cat and mouse crap. So I think also that somebody in town is working against me, I suppose, but really against the town, right? Because if the mine is not open, we can't make any money, and if we're not making money, that'll result in everybody becoming more poor around here. And of course, what that would lead to, I suppose, is that I wouldn't be very popular. So in the next election, I would probably lose.
Or they may potentially just usurp you.
Yeah. By all means, yeah. So,
well, I mean, you are one of the very few town speakers that we have met that is not ill, that is not
or
dead. And is not unbearable. So,
town speaker has become the very high risk occupation in the 10 towns lately.
Wait a minute, he says. You've actually met some dead town speakers.
Well, I mean,
we'll not met them.
Not met them.
Down at Goodmead.
Oh, did we meet one that died later?
But we didn't meet him.
No, because he was dead already, yeah.
Yes, but one of the people who's trying to run to become the town speaker down there, he is unbearable. I believe he's a dentist too. I wanted to kill him. These guys wouldn't let me.
Well, I mean, he says, you can't just go around killing people willy-nilly now, can you? At least not in town.
Not willy-nilly, anyway.
But he really, really don't like him.
So, I mean, we have the goblin problem. The kobold problem, obviously.
You have goblins too?
No, I just can't keep my critters separate. Apparently, it says
kobold goblins.
Yeah, goblins.
Goblins.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. And we also have the militia problem. And you know what? If you could help me with either of those things, that would be just dandy. All right?
Who would be a person that would hold some authority in the militia?
That is a very good question.
Why, are you going to kill him?
I mean, perhaps, but I mean, if somebody who is in charge of the militia seems a little bit sketchy, like they may be working with the Zents, it might explain the reason why the militia was so easily, their visions were easily changed against the town speaker.
So the leader of the town militia is called Ansgar, he says. And the town militia consists of 50 soldiers, and 4 veterans. He's one of the veterans, and I assume that it would have to be one of those 4 that is sort of leading this call it a rebellion, but I would probably call it a rebellion really if I didn't know any better.
Coup, perhaps.
Yeah, coup or subversion.
It's a big word for a barbarian.
Yeah,
Who?
yeah. But you are a big man.
Oh, you said coup. I thought you said poop. Oh,
You're so single-minded today, Corgi.
I was just trying to think of a way that I would have explained the barbarian, not saying anything.
All right.
Not that I was typing notes and not paying attention, but that I misheard him.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So the veterans is called Pascal, Martin, and Sasha. And so Ansgar has been around forever. Okay, my mom, or as you now know, my stepmom, hired him years ago, donkeys years ago, and yeah, I can't see why he would try and oust me. To be honest, I don't really know the other 3 very well, so I guess what I would like you to do is sort of, ask around, figure it out. I don't want any violence. Like, I don't want to rouse the city. I don't want to.
Well, is there
make people
anywhere
angry.
anywhere the veterans frequent, like the Blue Clam? Do they spend time there off duty, or?
Sure. Yes. Sure. Yeah. It's it's the only decent, at least, inn in town. Sorry, tavern in town. So most people go there. It really is the place to meet everybody. But yeah, discretion is, I guess, my word of the day.
Well, I mean, we definitely could go in and deal with the imminent problem, which is the kobolds, but the long-term problem of this cancer in the militia will persist.
Oh,
Yeah, the thing is, if I were to choose, he says, I would much rather you deal with the militia, because then the militia can clear up the kobolds, right? It's their darn job.
If we take care of the kobolds, that may turn the militia's attention to us, and we won't have to work as hard at them.
Right.
They'll come looking for us.
Then you're putting yourselves in harm's way, or putting my militia in harm's way. And if you kill one of the militia, I really can't do much for you. The law, really. You see what I mean?
Right.
My
but
big friend.
What I'm thinking is if we take care of the kobolds, and we draw out 1 or 2 of the veterans that may give us a hard time for taking care of that problem. Yeah, we may root out who your traders are that way.
That could work
without having to work too hard at it.
We also could meet up with areas where the militia do, like you said, at the tavern where they meet up, and we could throw out casual conversation about how people feel about the kobolds, and maybe their answers will help us determine who said what, like which of the leaders potentially is the one that is doing this.
We could go to the Blue Clam and spread the rumor that we've been hired to kill the kobolds.
And then we could say some things about how the militia here are absolutely useless.
That's one way to go about it.
Bar fight.
Been a few days since I've gotten to hit anybody.
You had your chance with the owlbear, to be honest, and you didn't take it. So
It wasn't interested in us. It was eating its fish.
that's true. Yeah.
I still think we should have killed the owl bear.
Mm,
Throwing it out
they're gentle giants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This
sure.
is not XP based. This
Was it-
is.
that's for sure. Yeah.
Oh, black
Yeah.
bear?
I'm
Only
a-
interested in garbage cans.
I'm a Goliath barbarian, not a murder hobo.
That's for sure.
Those words
I
mean the
only
same
kill-
thing.
I kill Zeds for fun,
That's it.
All right,
which
let's
is
go.
so funny because in previous campaigns I have been a Zent.
There you go.
Besides, the way my ancient math rocks work, that owlbear would have kicked my ass.
I don't believe they kick.
Wouldn't
can
have been
kick,
that hard.
Bite, scratch. They have 4 feet, They can kick a lot.
Does that mean they can play soccer?
I think we would have been okay.
They kick like cats.
They kick like cats.
Yeah.
They lay on their side and do this.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it might look cute, but it hurts.
Yeah. Its claws are the size of your forearms.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we could go in and investigate the mine. Just look at the outside and see if we can see anything out there. Or we can just spend our entire day down at the tavern, waiting for militia to show up. Or we can attempt to find militia wandering around town.
Or we could start a street fight and let them find us.
We were told specifically no violence.
And
No violence
discretion.
against the militia.
Touche.
We
No,
don't.
you two,
What if we
you two
details?
could fight together.
Who have I hired,
Details.
really?
We could fight.
Yeah, you two could have a fist fight out there. And then nobody in
Why?
the town
You
would
just
be
want to
hurt.
see me get my ass kicked?
I mean, it could be funny. I could make some money.
Ooh, underground
Everybody knows I'm gonna get my ass kicked. You're
fight.
not gonna make any money. Nobody's gonna take that bet.
I'll really talk you up.
How about you and I fight?
I'll really talk you up.
It wouldn't really be a fight between you and me because you couldn't reach me. So
I'll
fast.
be rooting for you.
All right. Maybe we can get somebody else to fight. You know, like
I really say I do not like this fight idea. We
It was
don't
just
want
an
them to
idea.
hate us. We want to talk to them.
like I said, maybe we can get 2 other groups of people to fight.
So you want to get to convince drunkards and extremists to start fist fighting in the streets.
Yes.
And we're all saying this in front of the town speaker.
Yeah, he looks decidedly worried. And then he says, well, you know, they do have barracks, you know?
Where are those?
They're right next to the town hall here, these 2 buildings here.
Oh, can they hear us through the walls?
I certainly hope not, he says.
Oh, well, why don't we just go over there then?
I mean, you could, let's see here. Should we come up with a story as to why you're in my employ all of a sudden?
You heard of our deeds in the other towns and sent word for us to come help.
Right, but why are you in the barracks rather than in the mines? Maybe you've been hired maybe to see what maybe a restructure could do for the town's economy now that we don't get any money from the gem mines. How's that?
Oh, we're here. We're auditing. We're seeing how many militia the town will need now that they no longer have to protect the mines.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, so
We need to sit everybody down and have a chat with them to see how important their jobs are.
or they'll
Exactly.
be downsized.
Bobs.
I think
We
that'll
need to
make
get the Bobs.
everybody hate us.
Well,
What
I
do you
mean, it
mean?
won't improve your personality any.
What do you mean? In all the books I've read about managing,
I have an 18
it said that that everybody loves a restructure. Isn't that true? He says.
No,
Okay.
we
Sorry.
would be the Bobs in this situation.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. I
right.
wanted to be a Bob.
I don't know anything about this stuff.
Okay, a simpler plan maybe. There's been some thefts in the barracks, and you're there to investigate that.
But I really like the idea of
What?
firing
Okay.
them.
What if we need we want to take one of them as a guide into the mines, and we need to interview them in order to figure out which one we want to take. We could take one that doesn't suck, or we could take the one we think is going to be a problem, and then
Well, you know what?
Or we can take none of them.
That's a really good idea, actually. Maybe if I assign you one of them, maybe the one I think would be the most likely, and
be
we can
good
see
or
what
bad?
happens.
Sure. If you have someone in mind that you think is the traitor in your ranks, yeah, tell him he has to guide us to the mines.
So if it turns out it is that person, right? Then you'll
Mhm.
know, of course. But if
Then
the person I send
feed
with
him
you
to
is
the monster.
trustworthy, well, or we could interview him about what is going on.
Throw him down the big hole.
Information is key, you know. Why would that person he or she betray us, and all that sort of thing? Maybe they know something about the Luskans' plans or the Centrins' plans.
Mhm.
But anyway, right? If it turns out that the person I send with you is trustworthy, then you just have two people after that, and then we can maybe bring them in and just talk to them, figure out who's who, what's what, and all that lot.
That's true.
So kill two birds at once. Take care of the kobolds.
He said
Yeah.
no killing.
I said the kobolds.
Yes, kobolds are fine. They're fair game, he says. In fact, I'll pay you for killing them.
Ooh.
And of course, I will pay you for figuring out who is.
The dissenter.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, now there's a centaur?
I must spit coffee or tea all over my computer.
I heard centaur twice, so I think I missed the joke.
She said we were going to root out the dissenter.
The dissenter. My accent's stupid. Leave me alone.
Oh, that's funny.
I kind of like the idea of going into the mine after a centaur.
What would a centaur be doing in a mine? They're so tall.
Eating kobolds.
Getting stuck.
Eating cobalt? I'm now very scared of centaurs.
Primrose? Is that you?
Primrose just eats cobalt.
She's just so nice and so pretty, but that's why her face is all messed up. She eats cobalt. It's a shame that one of the people in
That's why her
her
face is all
guild
that.
is also a kobold.
Yeah, but you
That's right.
never really see him. Except for like, when he's sleeping. In the bar.
In the bar.
In the bar. Okay, so I guess that's the plan. We
Anyway.
get us a militia veteran guide. We go to the mine. We try to needle him for information while we fight some kobolds.
That sounds good. We have a plan, he says. That is awesome, actually. So I have randomly determined which militia veteran you're going to be accompanied by, and it is Martin. Martin, he is a he's a 30-year-old or so. He has no family that I know of in town, and but he's not from here. But I'm unsure where he's actually from. So that's a mystery for you to figure out. It says.
We think the trader's a bad guy, right?
And this is and this is one of the veterans, correct? Yeah.
This is yeah. So the veterans are actually, I should paste some names into the thing for you. So the leader of the militia is Ansgar. Pascal, Martin, and Sasha are veterans. So they're sort of sergeants or whatever.
And Ansgar is the one that your mother hired.
Yeah, that's right.
He's the one that you trust.
Can I see all three of the veterans or whoever? Can I see all three of them at the moment?
No, you can't see them.
Oh, pictures of them?
No, I need to see them. The actual
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh.
beings.
So you will have your chance, he says. I think he sort of figured out what you're going to do. So let's just go to the barracks and have a chat with Martins, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
And you come to the barracks. There's two buildings. There's like 20 beds in each building, and a seating area for eating.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a storage room with loads of arrows and bolts and extra shields and all sorts of things like that. It seems really well organized, and it's kind of a bustling place because there's around 20 to 25 militia men here.
Mm-hmm.
At any given time, because they sort of work in shifts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you do see Pascal, who seems to be a bit of an older man, maybe 45, 50, sort of salt and pepper hair. And you see Sasha, who is you think, Gareth, that she's probably a ragged barbarian originally. Also sort of in her 30s, with leather armor, which the other veterans actually seem to have chainmail and things like that, but she seems to stick with her leather armor. And then you see Martin, who is a 30-year-old, quite strong build, like powerful build, and a giant mustache like this going down.
What was Pascal again? I missed that one.
He was a little bit of an older gentleman, and salt and pepper hair. I think that's what I said about him. And so, yeah, you can do your thing, Bully.
I would like to cast Divine Sense.
Divine Sense, and that
Now you
detects. Yeah.
Yes, it's good, evil, and then it's also fiend, undead, celestial. Only within sight. But you can message that to me if you don't want to say it out loud, and then
That's fine.
I'll decide whether or not I like to tell anybody.
That is 14.
Okay.
So there we go. So you do that, and anyway, Martin says, "Good morning, town speaker. How can we help you today?" And they start having a conversation. Does anybody do anything in particular during this conversation?
I want to insight the like how genuine they feel. Like, are they like listening but having that attitude like, God, I just wish this person would shut up. I hate them. You know, like that kind of attitude.
Okay, you can roll.
That insight.
Insight, yeah.
15.
So you have a feeling that so he looks at you a couple of times, Martin, while they're talking, but then he nods and seems to agree with the speaker.
I'm sitting like a dog though, not like an adventurer. I'm like sitting next to
Gareth, yeah.
Yeah, Gareth, just wagging my tail like a dog.
Very strange behavior for a lady.
With your head cocked.
Mm.
I can
Is your
roll a
head cocked?
performance for playing dog.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
It is very obvious that this is not natural.
Oh
What are you
dear.
doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Stop behaving like a dog.
I'm like not quite sitting on my butt. Like
Yeah.
I've got my hind legs just sticking straight out.
So you like you're unsure about his intentions. Does that make sense, Corgi?
Yes.
You get the feeling that he's not thrilled at all about having to do this job, but you can't say why or anything like that.
Okay.
While they're having their conversation and Alexica is uncomfortably staring at them.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at Sasha and say, why do you choose to fight for the townspeople?
Well, you know, I didn't have the best time in my family, so I left. She seems to not be the talkative type, by the way.
I understand.
Yeah. It's a long time ago. I've lived here now for 10, 15 years. You know, I think I was 15 or 16 when I left.
Do a lot of people leave the tribes?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
It's like the Amish. We leave, and if we want to, we go back.
All right, yeah.
yeah, fine.
Okay, I get that.
It's a bit like that. Yep. I mean, usually she says, I guess usually people leave if they've done if something criminal. Not that was why I left, of course. She says, and she looks at you, Gareth.
I wasn't cast out myself.
So, see, that's the thing. This will be the third one of you I've met.
Oh, she's not a Goliath. She's a Reged tribe member, so she's human.
Still.
But yeah,
right.
Still, yeah. There are certainly similarities.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you weren't cast out. No, I wasn't cast out either. But well, yeah, personal issues, difference of opinion within the family unit.
I understand. My situation was similar.
Right. But you know what? It's not so bad in a town. You know, we have warmth, we have food, we have luxuries. You know, mead, ale, good clothing, and to be honest, you know, I don't have to hunt every day. I can just go and buy my food and the blue clam. You know, it has its perks. Maybe you should try it. Says to you. I mean, guard duty. It might be for you.
I was never one for the town's politics.
Yeah, I don't do politics.
I prefer to live by myself out there.
That's fair enough. Yep, I can see that. I don't do the politics. I just order my men around and guard stuff, you know?
You say this as you have this fey corgi sitting very awkwardly next to you, like leaning up against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
You're
I
the
leave
reason
the
why I'm here.
Oh, you say that to Alexikea?
Yeah.
I just look at him, and then I look back down.
I was doing fine by myself until I caught you in that trap.
I wag my tail.
So 5 minutes go by or so, and then the speaker and Martins comes back, or Martin, and he says, "Right, so I'm nannying you, am I? Well, let's go then." Where are we going? Well, where are we going? My orders are to just basically follow you around and do what you want me to do. So I am your henchman.
We were asked to survey the mines.
Aha, he says. Well, they're outside of town, to the east of town, just up the hill there. And so you head out this direction here.
Before we leave, I hold my little hands up to Gareth. I'm like, up.
Up.
Up. I'm back.
Ah.
You didn't miss much.
No.
I'm carrying Alexica out of town.
Oh, she's dead. Oh, good. New character.
Finally. Don't worry, it's going to be her litter mate. So
Yeah, her litter mate.
I specifically choose not to use that magnifying glass and save her life.
Yeah.
We'll see who gets put in a soup-making cauldron next.
Did I ever actually say that I had a papoose for you?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you head out of town. The landscape, I don't know if you can see that maybe on the world map. Possible. We'll have a look. The area outside of town is kind of a wooded area. Well, you can sort of see it here in area here, I suppose. But there's a good path that you follow for around 30 minutes. But the thing is, as you go along, and you see squirrels in the trees, and you see birds and wildlife. But as you come nearer the mine and the road starts going upwards, the area around there seems to be less and less life. And then after around half an hour, you see the entrance to the gem mine, and it's just an open tunnel in a hillside. And outside of it, there's empty carts parked, and there's a crude wooden sign. And written on the sign in charcoal, it says, "Kobolds only in common."
Okay.
What did you say?
Cobalt
Sorry.
only.
Kobolds only.
Mhm.
Kobolds only.
Written in common.
Kobolds can write?
You can roll a history check, Alex.
Seems like it.
And in
16.
common.
You think that kobolds very, very, very rarely can write. And also, if they can write, they are not going to write in an elaborate handwriting such as this is.
That is
Elaborate.
very suspicious.
Even calligraphic, you would say.
Oh,
An
calligraphy?
an experienced hand made this sign.
I look up at Gareth, who's carrying me in the Bjorn, and I go, "That is not the handwriting of a kobold."
So maybe it's the warning of a human.
Never read much written by kobolds.
Nobody did.
Definitely never see anything like this.
So who do you think wrote it?
Maybe the kobolds have somebody that's guiding them.
Hmm.
Guiding them?
Leading them.
Well, there's one way to find out, and I'll light a torch.
All right, so you guys descend into the darkness. What's sort of the marching order here? And where's Martin?
Do you want to be put down now, Alexica?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Martin, you are the guide. You go first.
All right, let me just set this up a little bit.
And I assume it would be Gareth, me, and then in the back would be,
Martin?
I've said it wrong so many times on purpose. I can't even remember anymore.
Zamora?
Zamora.
Well. All right, let's see here. Just need to find good old Martin.
Martin, where are you?
Go. Almost there, folks. All right, so he's in the front there. Now, I will say something first about these tunnels here. They're really crammed. They're like 7 feet high and 5, 6, 7 feet wide. and it's a mining shaft. So it seems to be quite old. This part of it, anyway. The first part here, and it has sort of rough steps, and it descends for quite a while before ending in a chamber, 60 feet down. You think you are, and in that chamber there's racks with pickaxes and hammers and things that are sort of nailed to the wall, and the floor is covered with rock dust and track.
So I have a lit torch.
Yep. Okay.
So,
can you not see anything?
No, I can't see anything. I could probably adjust my aura though if I.
I'll fix some light for you here.
Yep. And if you said the ceiling's about 7 foot high.
Yep.
So I'm hunched over.
Yeah, you are. All right. Yeah. Now you can see stuff.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Can't see anything. Gareth is in the way.
Yeah. All right. Well, Martin goes out here. I can't even see you some more. Oh, you're inside of Alexica.
Yeah. Because I can't really see much at all.
All right. If we move everybody into the room, how's that?
Yeah. So...
I'll move you in. There we go. Something like that. And there's so there's shelves along this wall with tools and things. There's 3 exits from this cave, and there's lots of dust, and you can spot without any skill rolls tracks in the dust.
Track in the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at the footprints? Do they look like kobold footprints, or do they look like other footprints?
Could we have a survival roll?
I'm not great at that, but
I
I will
know.
try.
No, you're not.
Footprints. Look at those. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, they look like footprints, honestly.
I will look. Look, everybody, footprints. There's so many of them. Look, there's mine.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. They seem to go in all directions.
Can anybody tell what kind they are?
They look like rabbits to me.
Rabbits?
Yeah.
I will look at the tracks.
All right, you can roll 2. Oh yeah,
18.
you've rolled. Yep. So there are 3 types of tracks. There are small reptilian footprints that seem to fan out into all of these 3 corridors. There are human footprints that also are all over the place, and there's you would say it's rat footprints or paw prints, but they're very big, leading off in this direction.
Okay. I will relay that to the group.
Well, if we're getting paid for a kobold, I wonder where we get paid for RUSs.
Well, I mean, ultimately, we are here for the kobolds. The kobolds are the problems. They did not ask us to deal with anything else. Apparently, the miners can deal with the rodents just fine.
All right, so when we find the giant rat and it attacks you, we won't kill it.
Well, I mean, if it is unprovoked. I mean, there's no reason for us to go hunt out trouble. Unless you want to, and by all means, go have fun.
Sounds like fun. We haven't hunted for trouble in a while. All right. Which way should we go then? If the kobolds go in all directions, it does not matter which way we go first.
Well, if the large rat went to the left, perhaps we want to go straight.
Okay, then.
You said the human prints fan out all over the place too, right?
Yeah.
Probably the miners.
Could be, or whoever wrote that sign. Unless you think that was the rat.
No, I think that was, I don't know. Maybe it was somebody helping the kobolds. But it could also have been somebody putting up a sign that so you don't go this way because there's kobolds. I'm not very smart.
So which way you want to go? This way or this way?
Yeah, that was good. We used the middle one.
Straight down? Okay, middle one.
All right. So you want Martin to go first, yeah?
Obviously,
Sure.
the boss battle is obviously that way, but let's go this way. Sure.
So there's a crossway. You see up to the left, you see more cave, and to the right, there's some more of these rough-hewn steps leading downwards, a few steps. And so Martin whispers, left or right, folks?
Why are you asking us? You were the guide.
I can't even
How
see.
do we get down to the next level?
I've never been in the mines, he says.
And you were quite useless.
Hey, you're a dog.
And apparently more useful.
Mm.
And I guess I sniff. I sniff the air to try to see if I can smell.
Rebel.
Well, you know how, like, if you've ever been in a cave system,
Mhm.
like, you can feel the air coming up from lower down.
Yep.
Can I, like,
You,
use
yep.
my senses to feel
Yep.
that?
Yep. Perception.
Okay.
With advantage, right? Because it's smell and or hearing, right?
I get double proficiency in it.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
13.
Well, it's fine. You notice two things. You hear running water from this direction. So from this direction here.
Okay.
And then you feel a draft for sure from the south.
All right. I will tell the guys that.
So you think we should go down, go straight?
I mean, if we were wanting to go down further, then yes.
Okay.
And I'm assuming the kobold tracks run all through here, like they're all over the place.
Yep. They seem to be.
They
Yeah.
walk in a single file line to hide their numbers.
As far
No.
as yeah,
They're not organized. Not that
Stormtroopers.
organized, anyway.
as far as finding a kobold, it seems like any way we go is as good as the next. So if you want to go deeper into the cave, then straight ahead it is.
Go, little dog.
So you come into a cave where there's like a ledge on the right hand side, around 7 feet up, and it can quite easily be climbed, you think. There's benches and tables that are set up as, like workspaces. And there's gravel and pebbles strewn on the ground. And there's on the benches, or sorry, not on the benches, but on the tables, there's various tools. And also scattered across the floor, there's some hammers, picks, and broken lantern.
But no kobolds.
No kobolds.
What did we find? Any kobolds?
Nope.
No kobolds. No. In fact, nothing alive. It looks sort of like the miners left this place in a haste, in a hurry. When you come into the room, you see that the tools that are on the tables are like little tiny picks and brushes, various hardness, and watering cans and things like that. Yep.
Somebody was digging here.
Well, it looks like they were maybe cleaning
yeah.
gems. Yeah.
But no gems are here.
Right, and there's you can sort of see that there's a path leading back up north on the other side of the ledge, and there's another path leading to the southeast. And you can all feel now, not just Alexica with her sensitive fur and stuff, that there's a draft coming from the south corridor. Alexica was away. Now she's no longer away.
So there's a draft coming from this way?
Yep.
Okay.
The room is filled with workstations with little tiny picks and brushes and water cans and stuff like that for cleaning the gems.
Do I see any little gems sitting around?
No, you can have a little search if you want with your investigation.
21.
There we go.
That's a good roll.
Sorry, Bully?
I said that was a good roll.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you actually find some things. You find a small figurine of a dog carved out of rock.
I love it.
With 2 pebble-sized tourmalines for eyes.
I like look over at Zamor, and I like look at the thing, and I look at the Zamor, and I mouth, distract him.
You see this some more? How do you react?
Distract Martin?
And I
Oh,
look
hey,
at the...
Martin. Let's go look at this over here.
Okay. Can I roll? Can I roll a sleight of hand with advantage?
That depends on how Samora is doing with this deception roll.
Oh, I'm gonna do a deception roll. So
you can roll a sleight of hand without advantage. How's that?
Oh, okay.
Martin seems to be a very sharp-eyed feller. You know, he
23.
doesn't. His eyes darts around the room in an organized manner. Yet, you manage to slip the figurine into your pack without him noticing.
Yay! I got a doggy statue. I'm so happy.
I'm just thinking if this was Kindroth, you would slip it into Kindroth's bag so you don't get caught with it.
It's true. I would have.
Just so I don't have to look it up later, it's worth 10 gold. Although I'm sure you put a much higher value on it yourself.
If we break the tourmaline eyes out, it's worth 12 gold, though. Isn't that strange?
Yeah, that's how it is.
Well, they might not be very well polished. Tourmaline.
No, and so no, exactly. And when you look at the dog, you can also see that it's probably something that was made by a somebody who's not like trained in sculpting.
Mhm.
It's more like a, you know how loggers tend to make funny men out of logs and things like that. You know, it's kind of like that. It's like working man's art. You know what I mean? But it's quite nice actually, and for what it is. You know.
You think it's a dog, but it's actually a horse.
No, it's definitely a dog.
I think the rock statue actually brings down the value of the stones.
Yeah, probably.
To me, priceless.
There you go. Art is in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, no, there's a beholder in here?
No, leaving.
Kobold's a
Bye.
centaur and a beholder?
And they're all having a tea party.
Ooh, now there's tea. Okay, you got me to stay.
So where are we going, Martin says.
Well, there's only one way out. Or one way in, I should say.
All
I think there's another one at the top of this hill.
I think that is where the other path that branched back there meets up with this one.
Okay.
So you come to a area where you can see wooden planks in this direction. In fact, I'll move Martin's in here. There's wooden planks and struts from a walkway along the wall of a seemingly bottomless vertical shaft. There's a narrow waterfall that sort of cascades into the darkness on the northeastern wall. And the sound of rushing water is also really loud in this quite confined area here. And if you have dark vision, you can see, if you look below, you can see more walkways attached to the northwest side of the shaft, so sort of 10 feet down. So over this direction. And when you come in here, it's so loud actually that if you want to communicate with each other, you have to shout.
Oh, this is one of the hand signs I've been working for.
You what?
Nobody understands
My
those.
hand signs.
Oh yeah, the hand signs. Sorry, Bully. What did you say?
I said nobody understands those.
No, that's true. So let's
You
just
got-
move everybody in
occasionally-
so you can see what's going on.
Occasionally, you guys have understood it. I would like to examine these wooden planks to see if they're like stable, if there's any like traps or anything.
Yep, you can investigate.
17.
Yep. What were you looking for again?
I was looking to see if they look stable or if there were any traps set up.
Right. Okay. Yes. You find no traps, and they appear stable.
All right. Well, I still walk with my back completely pressed up against the wall, like
Yep.
sidling.
You cannot see the bottom here, by the way. Also, there's a cave exit in the southern wall here.
This must be the main shaft where they believe that miner fell.
Martin's sort of nods, so he doesn't have to shout.
But if he fell, it would be a major fall.
Yeah.
Minor about
So,
Take you down to the depths of the Bow Rock.
Yep.
that.
indeed.
I feel like we shouldn't pass.
So, if you stop there, Alexica, when you you have your nose to the ground, you're investigating this area, right?
No, I have got my back pressed up against the wall. No. Yeah, I'm probably keeping an eye out.
Well, you see something moving between two of the slats.
Below us?
Yeah.
I slapped the two, like Gareth and Zamir. I just smack them on their calves, and I point down, and then I maneuver this way.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what happens to you, Samora and Gareth. What do you do?
I being startled by being slapped on my calf.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at her and then see her with her hand gestures pointing down.
Yeah.
And I will look down.
Okay. Well, right underneath yourself, Gareth, you see a small reptile-like shape hanging like on the underside of the slats with a saw going like that, and happily chatting to somebody who seems to be right underneath some more. And they haven't noticed you. And
they
you
haven't noticed
them. No?
They haven't noticed us. Okay.
No. But he seems to be sort of, soaring off the supports for the yeah.
I'm going to trying to figure out how to communicate this.
Hand signals, man. Hand signals.
We've been practicing.
I'm going to try. I'm gonna shove Martin into the opening here, I guess.
Yeah.
And get this way and gesture for the two of them to hurry this way.
Right.
All right.
What do you do some more?
I'm going to hurry this way.
Yeah, I'll be like pointing down below us and like waving them on, like hurry.
All right. Alexica, do you also try and dodge for the southern exit?
Yes.
All right, there we go. Well, you dart into this little narrow corridor, which turns sharply to the east, and then it sort of ends up in a little tiny cavern where there's more planks, you think, first, but then it turns out that there's like a wooden pulley system constructed around a large hole in the floor. And there's a bucket that is big enough to hold one humanoid. And it's held up by a thick rope. And there's 3 alcoves next to the lift with wooden boards and mining equipment in them.
Okay.
And yeah.
Oh no, I was gonna say, is it less noisy in here?
Yeah, you don't have to shout. Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna tell Zamor what I saw.
Yeah.
And Corgi that I saw 2, at least 1 reptilian sawing through the supports on those planks.
Should we kill them? We are here to kill them.
We
Yes,
are.
I'm surprised. Before they
Mhm.
ruin our way out.
They didn't seem to notice us.
If I'm gonna move past these folks and lean out this way. Can I see one of them?
Yeah, you can see one.
Like enough to get a
In
shot
fact-
at them?
Let me, in fact, show you where he is. There he is.
But he's like underneath, right?
Yep, yep.
So would I be able to shoot him with, let's say, a crossbow?
Yeah, sure.
You can get a shot off. Should I shoot?
Oh, did I actually send him to the wrong layer? Yes, I did.
I can see him.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but I couldn't. Yep, I fixed it.
Yeah, if you can get a shot, take it.
Okay, I'll fire at that one.
Yep. Or you can roll for it.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's all right.
That is good.
6 points damage.
So the arrow hits him, or the bolt hits him,
Mm-hmm.
and he loses his grip. He cries out, "Twip!" and then he falls into the shaft.
Oh, I got one. He fell. Okay. There's another one there somewhere, right?
Yeah, I don't know that I could see the other one. I saw the one, and he looked like he was talking to another one.
So you keep your crossbow sort of aimed in the general direction, right?
Yeah.
And after a few seconds, another one sort of jumps up. Man, what is it with me and sending things to the wrong layer today? You do see him now, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. But he needs to be on the token layer, maybe. Okay, so he jumps up over here, and he's going to try and dart out. So let's roll an initiative just between you and him to see if you get a shot off.
Oh.
What did you roll?
Bug 11.
All right. So he rolls better than you. So he's gonna. He basically manages to dart away.
No. I only got the one. The other one got it away.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you saw two. You don't know if there are any more under there, of course.
Well, this goes down
Yeah, there seems to be
alongside the shaft, like in the same shaft along the wall, or does it appear to be a different shaft?
different shafts. You think?
Okay.
But you can control up and down movement there with a wheel in the middle of the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
So if you sit there, you can sort of navigate yourself up and down.
Oh, you control it from in the bucket.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, Zamor. What do you want? You want to go after him, or do we want to go down farther?
Well, did he go down that tunnel, or did he like?
Yeah, he went out this tunnel here. And actually, now that you think about it, you heard him scream, "Scorp!" as he ran off.
All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna head back into this tunnel then.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually, Gareth, since you paid some attention to the pulley system here, there's a crank inside of the bucket, but there's also a crank on the side of the pulley system up here, so you can
Okay.
recall the bucket if you need to. This is obviously not built by kobolds, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks like the only way down.
Okay, let's crank it down.
So you have to go down one by one.
Mm-hmm.
So who goes first? It's not gonna be me, says Martin.
Heck of a guide you are.
I'm not your guide, I'm your nanny.
How far down is the next floor?
You don't actually know.
I mean, like, I can't look around it and see.
Maybe. It
I
seems
mean,
to
like,
be.
I have 60 foot of dark vision. Can
Yeah, I know,
see
yeah.
anything? That's what I mean. Is it farther down than that?
No, it's like 15, 20 feet.
Well, I mean, if it can hold Gareth, it can hold the rest of us. You're the best close hand to hand if there's anything down there.
So you want me to go first? Get in that little bucket and go first down the hole.
Well, I mean, the other alternative is just to turn around and leave now and not do anything else.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna inspect the ropes, yank on the ropes a little bit.
Yep, fine. Is there a skill for that, you reckon?
Oh, I don't know.
Roll an
investigation.
Yeah, sure. Yep, roll that. That's fine.
19.
The rope seems to be in good order, actually, and they have not been tampered with, as far as you can see up here, by the kobolds.
Then I'm going to climb into the uncomfortably small contraption.
Yep.
And tell Alexica that if I die, I'm going to haunt you. And I'll start lowering myself down.
Yeah, it looks very silly, guys. He is very big, and he's in a little bucket. And he's cranking the crank frequently to get anywhere. And it goes super slow, and it takes a whole minute for you to get down there. But you end up in you sort of the last little bit. You're sort of in the middle of a very small cave room, and then the bucket creaks as it descends to the floor. Here, there's two dusty tunnels leading in opposite directions here, to the north and to the south, basically. And do you listen or something like that?
Yeah, I still have my torch, provided
Yep.
I didn't need two hands to turn the thing.
No.
So I'll see what I can see down, 40 feet in either direction.
Yep.
And see if I hear anything.
Roll a perception roll.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. 19.
You hear what you think is the sound of the shaft like the big central shaft thing here from this direction. With the water, although not as loud, of course, and things like that. You think that you hear some chirping, hissing voices from the other direction. And on this end, there is no crank. So you have to get in the bucket if you want to get the thing up.
Right. So can is it an open hole? Can they see me? I'm
Yeah.
what, about how far am I below them? About 20 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, they can see you. So you can sort of signal up to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna like tap my ear and point in the direction of where I hear the noises.
Yeah. Does anybody
Did you get that? Because I can never understand these hand signal things.
Just follow the rest of us. It'll be fine, Zamir.
Okay.
do you start cranking the thing up, Alexica?
I will have our babysitter do it.
All right, yeah, he does it. And who gets in next?
I will go ahead and I'll hop in next. But I'll tell Zamir, don't leave him up here by himself. Make sure he comes next.
Now, I'm assuming it's quieter here than in the main shaft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so who goes down next? Sorry, I was looking at something else.
Go next with the leaving Zamor with the guidance that the guy should be after me, and then Zamor should be last.
Yep. You also come down. And then it's Martin's turn, is it?
Yes.
All right. So Yep.
Okay. No, I was gonna say when Alexica gets down, I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna give her the shush, right? And then tap on my ear and point down in the direction that I heard somebody talking.
I will nod and I will go into stealth mode.
Yep. You also hear both of these things. Well, when Martin has just gotten into the bucket and is sort of 5-10 feet down, you are suddenly
No, don't
disturbed.
you do this. Don't you do this. I see that little smile on your face. I know what you're doing.
Do you know?
Like, it'll be a huge cave owlbear that comes out at us. Oh, no.
Then all of a sudden, you're grabbed by tentacles, Alexica. I think
I
you
was in
grabbed
stealth
anyway.
mode. I was
I
so
know.
stealthy.
I know. Well, you were, but they hit you, I think, because a 27 will hit you, right?
No.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Fey Corgi are Grick's favorite meal.
Yeah, that's it. You take 9 points of damage, and you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Please.
Wait, it depends. Oh, never mind.
Against poison? If that makes any difference?
No.
You are poisoned
Great.
and paralyzed.
Great.
Okay, and then it follows up with a bite attack against you with its nasty, clacking beak. But I think that misses you. Although, do you have advantage against paralyzed people?
Paralyzed?
If they are within melee.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and he is. Yeah. Okay, so then it probably hits 19. Does that hit you?
Maybe.
7 points of damage. Maybe. Come
Oh, wait.
on.
Oh, I lied.
Uh-huh.
Any attack against a creature that is within melee range, it is an automatic crit.
If you're paralyzed. Oh, nice. So you take 14 points of damage. Well, actually, you don't. You take 12 points of damage from that one. And Gareth, you were focused on that southern corridor, but of course now you notice the thing, and we need to roll us some initiative.
Initiative.
Yes.
21.
Wow. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Gareth, you're on there twice. I'm so confused. There's old
Oh,
stuff
you
here.
forgot to clear
Oh.
it. Maybe.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm only on it once for me, but
And some more. Have you rolled some more?
Oh, initiative? No.
You haven't, right? But have you rolled Alexa?
Nope, I'm doing it right now.
Okay. There we go. Oh, I need to roll
clicked arm
initiative.
class like a dingo.
night 23. Nice, Alexica.
Holy smokes.
Not bad for a paralyzed person, huh?
Yeah.
I'm the paralyzed person. My initiative's 4. I might as well be paralyzed.
You know what I did? I sent the Grell to the map layer. And he needs to have an initiative. $20. Sort. Okay, so Alexa, you are first. You can, at the end of your turn, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I take my bonus action to hide. As I'm standing there paralyzed, I hide.
I hide.
You're in the grips of this Grell.
I become one with the stone.
I am one with the Grell.
Yeah.
Hard save.
You're still paralyzed.
I'm not here.
Gareth, what do you do? Also, we need to roll initiative from Martins as well.
Yeah. I am going to rage.
Yep.
And then I am going to... I'm going to charge to here and reckless attack with my battle axe.
Go ahead and roll.
That's a crit.
Crit. Yep.
Yeah, that's a crit. So that's be single-handed because I'm holding the torch.
Yeah.
So it would be 14 plus 2, 16 damage.
Nice. Any more movement or anything?
Yeah, I'll risk an attack. I'll come back.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
17.
17 does hit. Yes.
Right. You get a tentacle. 10 2.
I don't think I have a reaction.
11 points of piercing damage. So that's halved, I think.
It's halved. Yeah.
Yeah. It sort of lashes out at you, and strikes you over your shoulder. And you need to roll a Constitution saving throw. Which do you have? Is there anything with poison when you're raging, or if you're a barbarian or something?
No. 11 is my save.
That's on the dot. You make it.
Yeah, rage is just for resistance to damages. It doesn't give me
Yeah.
advantage on strength checks. Advantage on strength checks, an extra 2 melee damage, and resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay. So it's the Grell's turn. It will attack
great.
you, Alexica.
It's a Grell, not a Greg. Great.
Yeah, it's a Grell. Did I say something else?
No,
No,
I thought it was a Grick.
Oh, okay. No, it's a Grell. Anyway, did you say you were automatically critted here?
Yes.
Yeah, she's
Okay, you
paralyzed,
take
yeah.
22 points of damage from the tentacles, and then it moves over. And tries to... No, actually, it would do the opposite. It tries to tentacle you, Gareth. Okay, put your 22 back again. We'll take it from the top.
Okay.
So you will take... from the bite, Alexica. 11 points of damage, and then it tries to tentacle you again, Gareth. Once you're paralyzed, you know?
I understand.
27. Does that hit you?
Just barely.
Just barely. You take 5 points of damage, halved.
Okay. And
I mean,
another
I haven't halved it, so you
Okay.
take 2 points.
Yeah, and another con save.
That's it. Yeah.
20.
Yeah. No problem. Okay, Martin. What do you order him to do some more? He's in the bucket. He's like 10 feet down, halfway down or so. It's gonna take him
Help them. And then
30 seconds to get down. He can't really jump down, no. There's like no room on the sides.
okay.
The only thing you can think of doing, and it's a crazy idea, right? Would be to try and climb in the shaft over here somehow. That's the only way you can get down there fast. And hope that there is like an exit. But you did see some wooden slats down there as well. So it might work. You don't know.
Well,
Unless you have any other bright ideas.
I have no other bright ideas.
I'm open to suggestions, of course.
I'm gonna try and climb.
Climb down into the bucket. Or climb... You could do that, actually. It's a good idea. Maybe. It could make the bucket fall, and you could cut the rope, and that would get you down there really quick.
Sure, I'll come down towards the bucket.
In fact, you can probably, with an athletics roll, you can probably jump into the bucket, and then
Okay.
that would be your movement, and then you can use your action to cut the rope with your glaive or something.
Natural one, so I
Yes.
just fall in the hole.
You fall in the hole.
I miss and just fall.
Does he at least fall on the Grell?
No, he falls on top of Martin. That's... Okay, you have to take some damage from falling into the hole, mate.
Yeah.
You take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
And then you can cut the rope. And so you guys will fall. Let's see here. Let me just zoom out and move you over. And you are both prone at the moment, okay?
Okay.
There we go. Is that the end of your turns?
I think so.
All right, Alexica, it's time for another save. Please make it.
Did you have movement, Bully?
I jumped. That was my movement. I guess, I mean...
You can stand up, actually, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, if you have movement, you could stand, because, I mean, all you did was fall.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so I'll stand
Forget
up.
about it.
And then do I have an action?
No, you use that to cut the rope.
Oh, right, you're right. Bonus action.
But you have a bonus action if you want to.
For my bonus action, I shall cast... I'm good.
Right.
Misty step.
Back up again.
I'm out of here.
All right, Alexica, roll your rolling. Oh, come on, 7. What you like? And you have a +4 as well.
I know. Don't have to remind me.
The grell hisses as you guys land on top of it, basically. But it is Garrett's turn.
Okay. Is it an action to throw Alexica?
Yes.
All right. I want to toss Alexica down here out of the grell's reach.
All right. Roll a.
I'll slide her gently.
Like,
roll a
that's the floor.
strength check.
Just straight strength?
Yeah.
Okay. 23.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you toss her to here-ish.
Yeah, I just want to get her gently out of the
Thanks.
way of the grell.
Thanks for that.
No problem, anytime.
Okay. Any bonus action or movement?
Movement.
I hate you, Vid.
Movement. I will. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down to her. I'm gonna risk another attack. Go down to her. Oh, hi guys. I'm gonna go.
Okay. Well, he takes an attack of opportunity with a claw here, or with a tentacle. Man, I'm rolling so well today. It's so nice. He hits you.
Okay.
For sure. He rolled an 18 and he has +7, so 25 hits you. You take 5 points of damage and divide it yourself by 2.
Yeah, so that's half.
And then a con save on that.
Con save. Come on, baby.
Oh no.
Oh, a 6. I'm done.
There you go. You come to around there. Well, yeah. You don't manage to move, basically. Or maybe you come to sort of there.
Yep.
And you're paralyzed. You feel your muscles stiffen. And you can't move. All right. It's the Grell's turn. And he's going to attack either Samor or Martin with his tentacles. 1 to 2 is Samor, and I roll a 1.
Okay.
Maths 21. Does that hit?
I guess, yeah.
You take 10 points of damage.
The damage type?
Piercing.
Damn.
And you need to roll a con save.
How much was that again? Sorry. Was it 12?
10 it was, right? Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Please.
It's against being poisoned.
Yes.
Paralyzed.
No, it is a poison.
Oh, poisoned. Okay.
That is paralyzing. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep.
You are paralyzed.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I
You're
still
gonna
roll
have
a 10.
Yeah. We need to get some icons here, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to keep track of this stuff.
What are you talking about? It's all of us.
It's
You
not
need some
Martin.
icons to remember this. It's all of us.
It's not Martin.
It's not
Um,
Martin.
Exactly. Well, and then he's going to try and bite Martin anyway. That was where I was going with this. The first bad roll of the evening, a 2. So he misses Martin.
Hmm.
And it's
Oh,
now
I
Martin's
see.
turn.
I see
He
how it is.
rolls bad against himself.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I see how you would think that, right?
This is like an Avalar moment.
Mhm.
Anyway, Martin, he takes up his 2 long swords and attacks twice. Because that's what he can do. He misses the first attack and he misses the second attack. That's ridiculous, guys. This is
This is
ridiculous.
like watching NPCs in a video game.
It is, yeah. He's a stormtrooper. Anyway, some more. At the end of your round, you can roll another saving throw.
Me?
It's your turn, you see.
Again?
Avalar redeems reroll DM.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's brilliant. Did you just roll 6 on a con save?
Yes.
You guys are completely bonkers.
I'm not good at this game.
Oh, it's gonna be a TPK. I hope you're happy, Avalar.
Okay, so Alexica, before we roll your saving throw, when you land there, you see the face of a reptilian little creature with big, fluffy white hair peek out at you, scream "Small!" and try and stab you. We need to roll some initiative for these fellas as well here.
Oh boy.
That was the best toss ever. Well, they roll rubbish initiative, so. They're just ahead of Zamor. But yeah, he gets a surprise attack when you land there. So we'll roll a little thing. He has a dagger. And he gets an automatic crit. Isn't that right?
Yes.
I love that rule.
And it's rusty, so you get tetanus.
You
Oh,
get
good.
you take 6 points of damage from this
I'm
dagger.
immune to disease.
Oh, that's nice. That's pretty handy. Okay, so then it's your turn, and you're paralyzed. So the only thing you can do is roll a save. You're funny.
This is terrible.
This is terrible. Oh my god. Okay. Gareth, it's your go. You
I'm
can
gonna
roll
save that
another.
cure wounds, Cheshire, for one of us who need it. We'll see.
You made
A 12 con save. All right.
You made it. Oh, you feel your muscles come to life again.
I just.
Oh no, yeah, I removed it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. You can remove it yourself. That's cool. So
Yeah.
I know that for the future. So what? Unfortunately, you roll it at the end of your round. So
Yeah, no problem.
yeah, there we go. Okay, it's the Grell. He's going to use his tentacles on Martin. And he hits him for 4 points of damage. And
Oh,
he
I
needs
see
to
how
roll
it
a
is. He
save.
hits us for
I know.
slams us like a hammer. Oh,
I've
I give you a
literally
little
rolled
scratch.
8, 9, and things like that for your damage on him with the tentacles. And although I think I hit Gareth for 5 only or something like that.
Yeah.
He makes his saving throw, and then he's going to bite some more, or try to. Oh, and he scores an automatic crit. Love that rule. Damn it, I lost my die. 3, 6, 12, plus 2. 14 points of damage some more.
Well, he's gone. So
Oh, okay. I'll do it. There we go. And it is Martin. Man, I hate rolling dice against myself. He hits with one of his long swords. For some damage. Okay, it's the kobold's turn. Well, Small yells, Small! And tries to stab you again, Alexica.
He doesn't try.
No, he doesn't. And he rolled a 4, so you take 9 points of damage. You're getting awfully low over there.
Cheshire redeemed cure wounds. Cheshire, you can do exclamation cure. It should roll.
A level 5 heal isn't too much for us now.
No, sure, go for that. The other guy, while you guys sort that out, 1, 2, 3.
I'm sure Corgi needs that.
25. There you go.
You regain
Thank you,
25 hit
Chester.
points.
Nice heal.
And in your paralyzed state there, Alexica, you did see another kobold who sort of darted off in this direction. Behind Small. All right. It's Zamor's turn. You can roll a saving throw. Zamor.
All I get to do.
Yeah. But it's only a DC 11, so you guys are super unlucky here.
Okay, I am rolling my con save. 7.
Alexica, you can also roll a con save.
Seven.
How do you guys do this? So you rolled a 3 and you rolled a 4. Amazing. Okay, Gareth, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to charge Small.
Okay, yeah.
And
Does your rage disappear when you get paralyzed?
no, my rage disappears.
If you don't...
My rage disappears if I don't take damage or if I don't damage somebody.
All right.
So I did miss a turn of damaging somebody, so...
Yeah. So you need to bonus action rage first, if you want to, not, of course.
Oh, Avalar gave us bless.
Oh, nice. I'm going to actually I'm just going to charge him. I actually feel like I'm gonna shove him and stomp him with my foot is what I want to do. So I don't know what you want for that. I'll do an unarmed strike, but the shove, do you want a strength?
Shove is athletics, yeah. Against his athletics.
23.
Yep. He's extremely prone.
Yeah, and then that would give me advantage on an unarmed strike. I'm just gonna stomp him with my foot.
Yep, go for it.
So that's gonna be a 16.
That's a hit.
And then that's 5 bludgeoning.
He screams as you stomp him, and you hear a bone cracking. It's the Grell's turn. He will try and paralyze Martin. He hits him. For 7
So
points.
I can actually bonus action rage because I didn't use my bonus action at all. So I can rage also on that turn.
Yeah, I assumed you did that.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, look who's paralyzed. So should he take 2 more damage then?
He should. He should take 7 damage. Yeah.
Yep. All right. And then he's going to try and bite you again some more. 19, does that hit you?
I'm paralyzed, so
you're
it's an
paralyzed,
auto-crit.
yeah. Okay, so 1, 3, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
Okey-dokey.
Martin is going to try and save. He saves. He's no longer paralyzed.
That's good.
It's Small's turn. He's using half his movement to stand up. And then he runs away. You can take an attack of opportunity. Gareth.
Yeah. Let's see. What do I want to hit him with?
The only one who can move.
I'm gonna hit him with my torch.
Yep, go for it.
Oh, 7. Seriously? A natural 1? Really?
Well, I mean, you get a plus 1d4.
You do get plus 1d4. But it's still a natural 1, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's still a fail.
Yeah.
Which I rolled a 1 on the d4.
This is the best combat ever.
It's an omen.
We're all gonna die.
You want to know what I think? I think this is Vid's way of saying that he doesn't want to play with this anymore.
That's absolutely not true. I love playing with you, especially now.
Everybody dies to kobolds.
That's it.
Some more. Roll a save there. Plus a d4 on the save, right?
Yep. Who wants to bet that it's less than 10?
You cannot fail now.
You are fucking wrong.
If you get a 4, you win. If you get a 4 on that d4, you win.
9, baby! I can't roll less than 10 or more than 10 to save my life.
Literally.
Mm-mm. Not ever.
Alexa, guess your
I've been
turn.
paralyzed the whole time. I've literally done nothing.
Yeah,
Except be tossed about.
I fell down the hole, stood up, and got paralyzed. So I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Oh, Alexa, you can roll your save. Add a d4 to it. Looks like you need it.
Oh my gosh!
You are no longer paralyzed. You feel suddenly that you can move again.
And lots of pain.
And I use half of my movement to stand up.
All right. Yeah.
And then, Gareth, you just see a little growl on my face. My teeth are bared. I am angry.
I was gonna say, she comes out of paralyzing as soon as her jaw loosens up. She'd be like, "Why would you do that?"
And then she attacks you for throwing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rub your head and go, "Who's a good boy?"
So I am going.
So half your
to roll-
movement. Yeah.
Half of my movement. I'm going to. So that leaves me. I hate it's half because I have 35 movement.
All right. Well, you know.
So 5, 10. All right. So at half of my movement, then I'm going to come up to here, and I am going to attack with my rapier and my dagger.
Go ahead. That's a hit. That's a hit. Remember your sneak damage.
19.
And the dagger.
19.
That's a hit. It says rapier there, but I guess you
Oh,
have the same.
it's the same modifier, 6. Sorry, I'll re-roll though. That means I clicked the wrong one.
All right.
7.
That's respectable damage on a dagger.
That is very respectable damage on a dagger. The Gretel shrieks in pain as you basically pierce it twice.
And then
Gareth?
I take a step back.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to get anywhere near that thing. So I am going to pull out my heavy crossbow and shoot it from here.
All right, roll for that.
21.
You hit.
For 5 damage.
It falls to the ground, and the tentacles keep sort of spasming. It has spasms. All right. But it is dead.
I will reload my crossbow.
Excellent.
I
And
will
I think-
go over here and unwrap Zamor.
Yeah. You're suddenly no longer paralyzed anymore. And I think that's what we're going to end it for today.
Before we end it, I will reach in my bag and pull out a vial and ask Corgi if she wants any samples.
Oh, yeah.
You asked me that, and I turn around and I already have a hand of tentacles already cut off.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you want. You want me to roll a d6? I have or d4 to see how many vials I take.
I'm healing 10.
Yep, that's fine.
What do you want? A d4 or a d6?
D6 is fine. It's a big creature, really. Excellent. Some more. You heal 10. Yeah.
You get four vials of grell poison, right?
Yeah. Grell poison.
Okay. Are you going to add that to you?
Or
I can
I'll
put it
add
in
it.
community.
I'll add it to my. I think I have all that stuff in my other possessions.
Okay.
I'd have preferred the giant rat.
Yeah. They have diseases, which you're immune to, so you're all right with that.
Correct.
Okay. Remove some vials. Okay, that's all I got.
Cool. All right. Well, that was fun. But yeah, we're gonna have to end it here. Ed has some links.
Yes. There. Links to all the things. YouTube, Imgur, where we have some maps that we use in like Corgi Quest and some of Fortis's stuff, and going all the way back to our original campaign, Phandelver. There's some maps in there that you guys can use. YouTube, Discord, Twitter, all those. If we have a link, it's in there. And then, of course, down at the bottom, you have channel points to help or hinder the party, which we've gotten heals tonight. We've gotten bless. We've gotten all sorts of stuff, which is awesome. Glad to see you guys using the points.
And I got a reroll.
Yeah, reroll. And we can go see Chaotic Calling tonight, and you guys can stick around and get some more points when we raid.
That sounds good.
Sounds excellent.
All right, we'll start the raid up. Yeah, so thanks guys for coming out. I think we're gonna be doing Corgi Quest again on Wednesday.
Yes.
Indeed.
So.
Yep. See you guys later, and thank you for watching. Bye.
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 All right, we should be good.
Find this.